Hey, hello. It's been a long time since I've been live. For me, anyway, been a long time. So I've been poorly, but I'm okay now. I'm okay. We are on the up and ready to go. So I'm hoping everybody else is as well. So we're going to be doing me and my guys, I always say we. We're going to be doing the astrology readings for all signs for the 14th through to the 23rd of June 2024. We're going to start with the earth signs, then the fire signs, the air signs, and then finishing with the water signs today. So earth signs will be Taurus, then Virgo, then Capricorn, and then the fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then the air signs would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then finishing off with the water signs Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerians. So yeah, that's what's going on. What's the ticking sound? The ticking sound is my fan inside my computer. It doesn't matter what computer I have. I've had loads of different computers, but the ticking sound is always there. So it has something to do with my webcam picking up on it. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But it does go off after a little while. But it is annoying. I do admit it's annoying. So very sorry. So I hope everybody's had a brilliant couple of weeks. Yep, I've been not about. So I haven't been able to join Greg on any lives. I haven't been able to do readings and things like that. So I've just had to go with it. Okay, which is, you know, you don't like doing that when you enjoy doing what you do. So yeah, thank you. I'm grateful that you're here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. UMP. So, hello. Where are you from? Please let me know. Let me know whoever's watching. I don't think there are going to be many people today, especially not in the UK, I would say, because it is 1:21 a.m. here in the UK. I went out for dinner with my mum and our friend Clifford, which was lovely. Went to the Rose in Bloom. The waitress service was amazing. Yeah, the food was good, okay, but not for the price. I wouldn't say for the price, but it was lovely. The people there were really, really nice and friendly. So that's all good. So a few things I just want to announce here is the Monday Psychic Development Group is still going strong. So the next class that will be the topic of the next class, which is obviously Monday the 17th, will be guided meditations. So we're going to be doing an earthly type guided meditation and discussing what it is that we got from the meditation, and then we will do a more galactic one and see what else we've got. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, now these psychic development classes are on Mondays. Every Monday you can join at any time. You can be at any level. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're very experienced or if you are a total beginner, really doesn't matter. I sometimes set different tasks for different types of abilities, so I do that. Yes, so it's all good. Nobody feels intimidated, you know. If you want to develop and you're the type of person that really wants to develop, then I'll push you. I'll guide you and push you just a little bit. And I always say, whenever you come to psychic development groups, always push yourself just outside of your comfort zone, just a little bit each time, because then you know you're progressing. And you will see results. Absolutely, I've seen it over I think it's got to be about 20 odd years of teaching that I've been doing. So yeah, I've taught many groups of classes. So yes, this one, it's there's different people joining every week, and so you're welcome to join if you wanted to. If it is something that you want to do, then please message me on psychicalley.net on the website and just mention it. I will send you the details of all the lessons, and I will also send you I'll also send you the Zoom code. Okay, it is in the description. All of the classes details as all on the description. So living in Phoenix, Arizona. Am I getting this right? Arizona. AZ is Arizona. But from the Fiji Islands. Lovely. Well, they both sound lovely to me. Arizona. Is that very kind of deserty? Is Arizona? Yeah, let me know, because here in England we could just think I used to think everywhere in America was all hot. It was all hot, everything was hot. Canada was a bit cold, but everywhere in the UK, in America, little did I know, eh? But yeah, they all have different temperatures, don't they? All of them. So it is interesting finding out a lot. Okay, so that's that. If you wanted a one-to-one reading with myself, please go to psychicalley.net, and you can tune in and have a little reading there. I do small readings, or I do the longer readings, so you choose basically. Thank you to all the Patreon people down below coming through here. You can join as little as $1.11, 88 pence a month. Each tier that you go through gives you something else. So you could have a 20-minute reading, a 30-minute face-to-face Zoom reading a month, or you could have an hour reading a month. You could have a mystery gift sent to you. There's so many different things. There's so many different levels. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the people here, the Patreons. I appreciate you all very, very much. Barbara, hello Barbara. Good to see you, Barbara, here. It's lovely. Here's lovely Vera. Hey Vera. So Vera's an hour ahead of us, so she's 2:26 a.m. there in the Netherlands there. So I'd ask you to join me, Vera, but I think it might be a bit too late. But yeah, so we're going to be starting in a moment, me and my guides. Please understand that my guides will give each person that is watching, they give you something for yourself. Okay, so you may not be a Taurian, but there might be something within that Taurian reading that is absolutely resonating with you, and that's deliberate. Okay, it's done deliberately from my guides. Okay, so Gemini Moon, hello, glad you're feeling better. Much better. I was really in a pickle, definitely. Yeah, nothing really stops me much from work. I just keep going forward, even with pain. I still do. Migraines are a different thing altogether, and I stopped having them, and then all of a sudden, bang, and it's a really horrendous one. So yeah, don't want to be going through that again anytime ever. Never. So okay, so let's have a look. So it's 9. Let's do the timer. Okay, so we're going to be doing Taurus first. So there is our Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to be mixing and matching the cards today. Go with whatever I feel. Okay, so yeah, just enjoy and listen out for the message for yourself. Okay, even if you're not a Taurus. All right, so this is for Taurus. Let's have a look and see what is going on for Taurus for June 17th through to the 23rd of June. Okay, success is the word I'm getting. Success and happiness, and a realization that you finally completed something that you thought you probably couldn't do, or at some time you had doubts. They're indicating that your self-worth has really grown and that you are now kind of looking at maybe more options of what is possible for you. I'm seeing a lot of emotion around you and a feeling of, it's like not needing so much other people's approval. You know when sometimes it's like we ask questions, what do you think I should do if with this? What do you think I should do there? You know, what do you make of this? And it's like, sometimes it's like we can answer it ourselves. And sometimes for conversation's sakes, it's sometimes nice to have a conversation with other people to get their point of view. But don't feel as if you have to. And I think that's been the realization, really, over the last couple of weeks, because I haven't done the readings over the last couple of weeks. That's what it feels like. It feels like you've kind of focused in on yourself and understanding what you're about now. Okay, but there's this feeling of completion within yourself, which is really, really strong and powerful. For those of you looking for love, I would say that there is it's like a high chance of meeting somebody on a romantic level. Now, a lot of spiritual people will be looking for the one. They wouldn't be looking for just somebody who is going to be interested in you and you interested in them in an okay way. Sometimes those sort of relationships stay friendships, really, with when you've heightened your vibration up, you can't possibly feel the connection the way that you need to feel in order to get it deeper into a relationship. You know, it becomes very much, it's like insignificant, you know, it's like to give yourself and your energy to someone else, they have to be very, very special. So I feel as if this person that's coming into your life is a possibility. For some of you, it will be the one, and other people, it will be an okay person. Each person that comes into your life, there is a realization that I'm going to learn something from this person. And sometimes it can be a karmic message, something from your past that you need to address with that particular person. Or a recurring type of relationship. Okay, so if you've been having toxic relationships, then there has to be something that you've got to learn from there. Okay. I can see an argument with a father figure or a fatherly character, or at least something that makes you kind of get agitated, because I'm feeling stress, I'm feeling agitated and wanting to get away from the situation quickly. Okay, it's linking around this fatherly character. Yeah, they're not giving me any more than that, so I have to just give you what I get. Also, for this next week, a lot of strong psychic impulses, and you're going to be led to watching various different, it's like tuition things that are going to teach you something spiritually. So you may watch a film, just a normal film, and you look at this film and you think, that made sense to me, or I now understand something more about this. And so these things are going to be very interesting. Okay, they're going to be very interesting for you. It's an interesting type of week, I feel, for you, Taurians. So there you go. That's what I see for Taurus. We'll look into Virgos. Okay, so Virgos, this is the 17th through to the 23rd of June. Okay, so this will be That's it. So let's have a little look and see what is going on with Virgos. Welcome everybody who's joined the chat there. Welcome. Lovely to see everybody. Okay. If I can ask for you to please share this astrology reading, share it with friends, family, that would be really wonderful. Okay, let's have a look. Virgos. Okay, so they're talking about your future, plans for your future. They're talking about your spiritual self. They're talking about the fact that you are more than capable of achieving far greater things on a psychic level, on a spiritual level, than you ever thought possible. The star is saying that there are a lot of galactic energies that are willing to work with us here. These are positive energies. These aren't the bad guys. I'm not saying there aren't some bad guys in the galactic world, but basically the ones that I'm picking up that are around you are generating to you because of your high vibrational energy. Okay, and they're drawn to that. I'm seeing an application form as well. I feel as if I'm having to fill out this form for my future, or something that is needed within my future. Okay. I'm seeing they give me the word selfish, or it's my turn. Okay, now that doesn't have to be yourself. It could be, it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's about challenges that we have around us, and I feel there's going to be a decision that you're going to need to make, Virgos, and this is regarding putting yourself first, or once again putting everybody else first and making yourself unhappy. Now, pretty heavy, I know, but I feel that you've been blocked for some time. You've been feeling as though, what's the point? Is this worth it? I'm in a situation that I don't really want to be in. So why do I keep doing the same thing and expecting different results? So I really feel that there is a strong need to put up your barriers and to start kind of like standing back a bit and analyzing things from maybe a different point of view. Visualize yourself floating above your life, watching down, looking at you doing your everyday things and watching to see who appreciates you, who loves you. Is there unconditional love there? Probably is from your side, unconditional love, but there seems to be a particular area in your life where you're giving and giving and giving and not receiving the same back. And I do feel that this is the time to be selfish, and a time to say, okay, I've got to stop this now, because this needs to happen. I need to kind of like realign my happiness levels, and I know that's a big thing. I will say that message does apply for everybody. That's what we're all kind of going through at the moment, is not realizing that we deserve sometimes, and it's like, yeah, we do, absolutely we do. There seems to be a very bubbly person around you at the end of this next week. This bubbly person is going to be somebody who is drip feeding something that is a very, very a good message for yourself. I feel as if this person may have some ideas on legal things, official, how to get what you need officially, what to do if, So I feel as if before maybe you do anything or take things to a certain level of breaking free, there's a need to find out what you're entitled to, and what happens if I do this, what happens if I do that, how will this be? So I feel that there's a lot of practical in you. Virgos usually are, okay? You guys, you usually are 3 steps ahead of everything, okay? You can play 3D chess for sure, and get it all right, okay? You can play 4D chess and get it right. You know, this is about kind of like navigating through different dimensions. You know, if I do this, how's that going to affect this? You know, and it's about, I will be patient because I can see the end results. And that is exactly what you're going to be doing this week, Virgos. So that's what I see for our lovely Virgos. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the chat just quickly there. Catch up on some lovely people. So Vera's just got back from walking Marley. Not wise to join. Had a bad day. Allergies from the cut grass. Oh, I'm sorry. Still a bit exhausted, but a lot better. Oh, that is bad when you've got allergies. It's not great, is it? Hi, Doreen. Doreen, did you get your reading? I sent that, and it was a bit late, but it's because of that bloody migraine. Really affected me, but hopefully. You guys in America don't say bloody this and bloody that, do you? You don't. So Greg tells me this. Talking to Greg, here he is. Hello, my love. Oh, I love you. He's been so wonderful when I've been poorly. He really has. It's like he knows what I need. Just does. And it's just, you know, my mum looked after me. My daughters are just amazing. So yeah, I feel blessed. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there as well. Happy Father's Day. I hope everybody had a wonderful day, and I hope everything is working out perfectly for you. So I love you, Mr. Prescott. I love you. So Terry, hey Terry, good to see you too. I've missed being live. I've missed it. Claudette, sorry. Hello, lovely. Good evening, Ali and Greg. So good, you're feeling better. Oh, thank you. Yes, much better. Yeah, my head's still a little bit wobbly. You know, after, I don't know if anybody else has suffered from migraines, but afterwards it's like your brain needs to repair itself. You know, you need to kind of like take it easy, don't turn your head too suddenly. And I have slurred words at times. So yeah, there's a bit of that still, even now. So let's have a look and see what's going on with Capricorns. So Capricorns 2315. Let's do that. Okay. So Capricorns, let's have a look. If you're in the chat, please let me know what your birth sign is. If you want to, let's do this. Let's do this, what I usually do. What is your sun, moon, and rising? And I'll give you all a little reading, mixing the 3 together. Okay, so let's have a look, Capricorns. Okay, so for Capricorns, you might be feeling a bit trapped. Might be feeling as if, you know, you were fine with everything 1 minute, and then the next minute, I don't know, I don't want to be where I am. I don't want to do what I'm doing. And this may be linked with a relationship that you're in. Now, for some of you, that will be love life. For others of you, that will be a family issue or a friendship. It could be acquaintances at work, where it's like you've got to make a decision about them, about your relationship. There's going to be a sudden change, and I feel as if this sudden change will actually help you will help you to understand that. Okay, it will help you to make things a lot clearer so that you can make a better decision. I'm seeing that sometimes there is a real need to, it's like, you know, when you write down the pros and the cons of a situation, We used to do it when we were younger. It's like, write down the pros, all the good things and all the bad things of that situation. Or if I left, how would it be? If I stayed, how would it be? So, you know, you can do that. I do a timeline reading. So, and I do double timeline readings. So if you wanted to book in and have a double timeline reading, yeah, basically we go through if you choose this pathway, this is your future. If you choose this pathway, then this is your future. And it really does make it very clear, actually, which one's going to make it more happy. So, okay, so I've got a character coming up in your reading, Capricorns, who very hard worker, likes everything to be done properly and to the best of their ability. They would not leave a job unfinished. They would go through to the end no matter what. I can see that there is somebody who wants to be just like this character. This character wouldn't surprise me if this person was in the spirit world. Or this person is put on a pedestal for some reason, you know, why can't you be more like blah blah, because, you know, and I feel that there is this character that I'm picking up is trying to be more like that, trying to achieve that stability, achieve that feeling of look at what I've done, I've completed this, you know, instead of kind of leaving things half done. They are putting a lot of pressure on themselves, but sometimes there's a need to kind of up your standards so that you can actually, it's like be proud of yourself. You know, these people who, you know, they're told, you know, you'll never use your legs again. You know, you've had an accident and you'll never use your legs again. And then all of a sudden, this person, there's a miracle happen, because they dismiss that and they go, yes, I will, and I can. But I feel as if this is in a lower level of that, but it is still, I am determined to be the better version of myself. And so there is a real, now you're either watching and helping somebody close to you, Capricorns, or that it could be there's somebody that is helping you. Okay, so I don't know which role each one of you are playing, but you will be part of this. You will see this. Somebody from your past, I feel, is around you, and there will be a connection going with this person. Okay, this person's coming in. It's like you're familiar, or hey, I know you. Okay, this is going to be one of those. Okay, so I've got this is a motherly character. Okay, this motherly character really likes to have their say. They like to tell you what they think, and that's that. I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong, or I'm going to tell you what my opinion is of you. So this person's very, very blunt. Okay, so I don't know if this person is in the spirit world or on the earth plane, and I think it's going to be different for a lot of you, but whoever this person is going to be very influential with their opinions. Okay, this is going to be a touchy subject. Okay, so this can be that we are criticizing ourselves too much, that we are expecting too much of ourselves, and you know, when something is enjoyable and something is fun and something, you know, we make it into a fun activity, then we end up having a lot more success. We do. But when we don't, and are, you know, dreading each moment of it, we tend to make mistakes. We tend to not enjoy the end result either. So just to understand, you know, if you're going to pick a job change or pick a job, then there is a real need to have to do a job that you love, to make sure. So yeah, there's some very, very big decisions coming up for Capricorns about It's people around you, but it's also deep, very soul searching, deep things for you. So there you go, Capricorns. Okay. So we're going into the fire signs here. So going into Leos here. Okay. So Leos. Now Greg's daughter is a Leo. So hi to Brittany. And we've also got Spencer is also a Leo. So hi Spencer. We've got some other people as well who watch weekly, and I just wanted to say hello to these people. So there's Marejo, who is Cancerian. We've got Marejo's nephew. I think he's the Leo. His name's Spencer, and we've also got an Aries as well, who is Alexa's mum, and Alexis is a Libra. So we've also got two sisters, Melissa Hines and her sister Simone as well. So it's lovely that you guys have reached out and said that you watch this weekly, and I just wanted to call you out and say hi. Okay, so Leos. Right. Okay, it's going to be a time of being quite clever with the money that you have, because I feel that there's a new expense that is coming up, and it's something that you want very much. Now, in the past, you have tried to save, or you've tried to get what it is that you want, okay? And maybe you've tried, and this has been too out of your reach before. But this time you're determined to make it happen. So I feel as if this could be for something that is a real treat for you, or something that is very much needed. But I really feel as if you're thinking outside the box, okay, as how to get more money in, how to save money, maybe, spending differently, okay? But there's definitely something going on at the beginning of the week, and it is for a very big reason. They're talking about a Libra energy around you. So this doesn't have to be an actual Libran. But if I said to you, this is somebody who likes to have the balance in life, and they like fairness, and they like everybody to be okay and treated equally. So this kind of energy is also around you at that time, the beginning of the week. Okay, so very strong character turning up in your life around the middle of next week. This person, I feel could be a tricky character. This person, if they enter your life, then you're going to have a very big life lesson from this person, because they are not, they don't suffer fools gladly. So if you made excuses up as to why you're not achieving what they think you can achieve, they're going to tell you straight. Okay, they're going to tell you straight, well, that's just an excuse, pack it in, stop it. So it's better not to kind of to try and justify anything really with this person. Very military or regimental kind of energy. Now this person again could be a spirit guide. This person could be a character who you're going to have dealings with, okay? But the middle of the week is going to be a little bit tough because of the bluntness of this conversation. But sometimes we have a blunt conversation, it actually catapults us forward into achieving more, because we want to prove that person wrong. We want to say, see, I told you I could do it, and I have. Look at what I've done. Now, that could be an echo, okay, of how maybe somebody from the spirit world used to treat you and used to say to you, you'll never amount to anything, you're always a failure, or something along those lines, because I can hear this negative vibe kind of going out. Considering we're all water, you know, with I think 70% water, and so if Dr. Emoto, if you have a look at Dr. Emoto's work with water, when he froze water that had lots of love poured into it, the it's like the cells, they were all like sparkly, and they were all beautiful. They were like a snowflake. You imagine a snowflake under a microscope, it was all really beautiful. But he did the same to water, and that was, you know, hateful words and destructive, nasty words, and he then froze that, and you could see it was mangled up. So when somebody speaks nasty to us, even when we're a child, we can sometimes hold on to that energy, and we can somehow believe that in the back of our mind. You know, even if we are successful, in the back of our mind, it's still not going to be good enough for what my father thought, or what my uncle said to me. And we always hold on to those negative comments, those negative remarks, rather than the positive ones. We might have 15 positive ones. There was one person who said something nasty, and that's the one we are homing in on. It's human nature. So I feel this may be a time to break that cycle, especially around this next week, Leos. So anything that has been negative, or any belief system that you felt that you were unworthy, or you couldn't do something, or you know, somebody told you once that you know, you're better off not doing that, you know, whatever it is, I feel it's going to let go. It's time to let that go. So if you have to write that down on a piece of paper, then burn it safely, or you could bury it in the earth, or you could rip it into a few pieces and put it down the toilet, flush it away. However it is, there seems to be a symbolic energy that needs to happen from that. Get rid of it, okay? No longer needed. You are your own person. You have absolutely no idea how powerful you are, but you are. And so whatever anybody said in the past, you can blow it out the water and do anything you want to achieve. It's all in here. So achievement. So talking about achievement, we've then got the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is, I've done it. Ha ha. This is public acclaim. This is triumph. This is recognition and reward energy. This comes in after there being some rejection, after you feeling trapped. So yeah, hang on in there, Leos. You're going to prove to everybody just how much you're capable of. But really, you're doing it for yourself. Do it for you. Nice to have the recognition and reward, though, but it's not essential. It really isn't. So there you go. That is for Leos. Leos. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Let's go back. Where was we? Okay. Where did I get to? There we go. So Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, so Aries. So Aries is a fired up, very strong energy. So you can be a leader. You want to be a leader sometimes. You feel this is it. But your Aquarius energy is a bit more, don't be silly. Of course you can't. We like to be in the background. We like to be the joker. We like to have fun. No, we can. We want to achieve things. The Taurus in you wants to achieve things and likes structure, likes to complete things. The Capricorn has that self-employed energy as well. So it's like you're fighting with your Aquarius energy sometimes. Your Aquarius is your funny. Okay, they're funny, and they want to experience things, new things. Okay, yeah, so that's what that one is, and that's the message that they want to give you right now, Vera. So all the dogs, hello, Pisces, Sag, Leo. Okay, so the Pisces in you is can be flirtatious, can be bubbly. Okay, sometimes if you're sad, you would still put that face on. You'd still say, I'm fine, nothing to see here, it's all fine. But inside you might be breaking your heart. But you don't like people to pity you. You don't like people to make you feel weak in any way. And this Sagittarius in you says, I am going in that direction. Don't tell me I can't, because I'm doing it. So Sagittarians are the archers, and they shoot their arrow at a target, and they will absolutely go for it. They like to be in control of things. They know what's what, and they will achieve it. Now, your Leo, on your journey to I'm going in that direction, there might be a little party going on over there. It's like, I don't know, let's go and have a break. Let's go and have fun over there. That looks good. And, you know, when you get other people wanting to be in your company because of your bubbly energy and your fun energy, sometimes you can end up, yeah, being distracted from your mission. So there you go. Hope that helped there. Terry, Aries, Pisces, Gemini. So your Aries is very determined. Okay, Aries is your leader, is your achiever. Your Pisces is your bubbly. It's, you know, you like to make people laugh. You like to have people, you know, enjoy their life, and you know, what can you do to make them happy? But your Gemini can sometimes be, you can mix between the two. So sometimes you can be Aries, I'm going to be the leader, I'm going to do it on my own, it's fine, don't really want to have people around me. And then there's the Pisces that says, I actually do want people around me. So it goes, flitters between the two. And your Gemini is a mixture of those two personalities, introvert, extrovert. You've got the balance, really. But yeah. Zero Earth in chart. Okay, so that's to do with, so if you've got a zero Earth in chart, then you need to be wearing crystal jewelry that is a red jewelry. So red, black, grey, yeah, any of those. So to keep you balanced, very important. What's that noise? It is my fan. I'm so sorry. It's the fan that kicks off. I can't hear it at my end, but you guys can that end. So I really am sorry. It goes off after a little while. Glad I'm feeling better. So am I. I've missed you guys. Pisces, Sun and Moon. Okay, and Sagittarius rising. Okay, so your Pisces has got that kind of, I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. I'm okay. Don't want to be a victim. Don't want anybody to pity me. But part of you has got that, it's like the dark and the light. Do you see what I mean? Having a fight with the dark and the light with the moon in Pisces. It's like you know all what is going on, okay, with your with the different sides to your character and what you've been through. So but your Sagittarius is absolutely determined and is absolutely focused on the future and what you're doing, okay, with your future. So nobody can tell you different, because you will achieve what you set out to achieve. Yeah. Claudette is a Leo. So Leos, they are very fun-loving. They like to have joy. They like to bring joy. They like they're life and soul of the party. They want to make people smile. They want happiness. They want everybody to understand, you know, that life is for living. Okay, life is for living. But sometimes they can get caught up and be too much in the life is for living and not, what do I need to do today? So sometimes there's a need to focus a little bit. Depends on what your sun, moon, and rising are together. Will determine that. Oh, it's a pretty cool today. That's lovely. Oh, made you very happy. Oh, I love that. So good. Yay. That's lovely. Linda, hi everyone. So good to see you feeling better, Ali. So yeah, I am very much so. Thank you. So Aries and Leo, Cancer. Okay, so let's do the Cancer first. So your Cancer energy is all about kind of, you don't really want confrontation. Okay, so you're trying to avoid the confrontation, but sometimes the Aries in you wins the day. So sometimes the Aries in you says, we as a whole need to be thinking better. We as a whole need to be focused on this. You know, the leader in you kind of like says, come on, guys, we can do better than this. This is it. But obviously the Cancerian goes, oh, I don't know how much more. I don't want to stick my neck out that far, because I just want to see how I go, really. As well as the Leo likes to be in groups and likes to be around people, but you also like to go into your shell with your Cancerian. So you can be at equal times, does that make sense? Happy in a group, but very happy alone and chilled out as well. So it was my knees knocking. Is that what you're saying? My knees knocking? No. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Oh, that's okay, Susie. Thank you. Hello, places. Hello. You can't go advanced. Okay. So I'm freezing. Yeah, I'm freezing in the UK. Yes, it is. We haven't had a summer yet. Greg, he's in there. He's in there making fun. He is. Bless him. Emoto magic is powerful. Yes, it is. Energy is powerful. We are powerful. We're made up of water. We're made up of energy. Yeah. So right, I'm going to complete this and go forward in a moment, guys. June 21st, both have full moons. It's going to be powerful. Can give you a mini reading for the period of time for the collective. Yes. So LU, we just finished with this LUMP, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. Okay, so your Taurus is a very hard worker. Your Taurus will keep going and keep going and keep going. The Libra says, only if I'm appreciated. If I'm appreciated, I will work my pants off. If I'm appreciated. The Aquarius sometimes says, I know when to down tools and I know when to have some fun as well. So yeah, your Taurus, you know, you got the right balance there. The Taurus are hard workers, but they do know that downtime and family time and enjoying yourself is very, very important. Your Libra sometimes will make you feel guilty for that sometimes, but most of the time it's like if somebody is appreciating you, you are very, very loyal and hardworking. Yeah. So I will go back. I'll obviously go back and tune in and give you some more readings. If anybody's just tuned in, give me your sun, moon and rising, and I will do you a mini reading on that. Okay, so we're going into Sagittarius now. Okay, where is Sag? Okay, here is Sagittarius. Okay, so this is 4920. Okay, so Sagittarius. Let's give the cards a big shuffle. Okay, see what they want to tell you for this week. So this is the 17th through to the 23rd of June. That card just wants to come out. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about walking on eggshells around a person. Can be walking on eggshells around a situation. Either way, it does feel as if when we have to avoid conversations or avoid what to say, it does bring that distance between us. And if it's like we've seen this divide that's happened, and I know that a lot of people talk about the new earth. Here's my take on the new earth. Take it or leave it, but this is my take on it. So the new earth is already splitting into two here, right here. Not actually on this on this video, but think about the division of people who are very closed-minded to the truth about what's actually happening in this world, people who are believing the propaganda on the news, and then those people that are open and totally aware of what's really going on. So there is a kind of this it's like a pull and tug of the light and the dark going on with that, and that is causing the division of the two earths. But we're all together, but there is two earths. So that's how I see the two earth situation. So Sagittarius, here we go. Ooh, that one wants to go as well. Okay, so that's the Aquarius energy as well. So that's fun-loving, happy. It's also the book energy as well. So sometimes there's a need to write things down, automatic writing. Sometimes that can turn into a book. But yeah, they're talking about, focusing on what information we're having come through. Okay, so they're talking here about dealing with it. The most sarcastic card in the deck for me, the Three of Swords. And this one means go to the heart of the matter and stop lollygagging. Stop dilly-dallying. Stop it. It's like you keep saying, I'm gonna, and then you don't do it. So sometimes this is about completing the things that you're saying, I'm gonna do. And actually, being proud of the fact that you've actually completed it. So instead of saying, I'm gonna, you're saying, by the way, I just did this. And I feel this is going to be the case with a lot of people. There's usually a theme that runs through the readings on a weekly basis. And the one that I'm seeing going on is this completion thing, is this, working out who you want to be. If you want to be the sort of person that people says, oh, don't take any notice of them, they say they're going to do it and they don't do it. Or do you want to be the person that is known to say, well, if they said they're going to do it, they will? Which one of those characters do you want to be known as? And those choices are yours, aren't they? Those choices are purely a decision thing, because sometimes we can push ourselves just outside of those boundaries that we set ourselves. And I feel as if that's going to be the case with lots of people this week. There is some good news coming from something. It's like, yes, you achieved this, or yes, you've been awarded this, or the answer to your question is yes. And then it goes on to the next level. Then, okay, what happens now? And I feel that sometimes when we have that initial yes, it's then up to us to then take it to that next level, to push on forward, to not hold back and expect someone else to do it for us. Sometimes we have to say, this is my life and I'm going to push on. Okay. And yeah, so I feel as if there's a lot of very kind of, it's like kick up the arse energy is actually happening for sure. Okay. We've got this determination, okay, feeling inside that you're going to be waking up with. in the beginning of this week, that I'm focused on where I'm going. And don't try and stop me, because I'm telling you I'm doing it. Now, if you do go with the hint of achievement, you will receive the world card. Okay, the world card is where things have turned out better than you could have imagined. So if you push yourself past that comfort zone and you did it, even if it's just like once a day, you did it once a day, you will achieve more than you could have ever expected. Okay, there is somebody coming back into your past. I'm seeing an ex coming back in, or an ex-friend, or an ex, like somebody from the family who has been, not around at this time. And I feel as if this person's coming back in, but I feel as if it's good news. It's like a nice feeling of, well, that's lovely. That's wasn't expecting them to come back, but here they are. And we can now make amends, or we can now get back to how we used to be. So yeah, watch out for that reuniting energy. Yeah, they're talking also about your psychic independence as well, and that psychic energy is also going to be flowing out from you. And it's like, I don't know how, I just do, I know. So it's like, just trust that inner self, trust it, because you're not going to regret it this week for sure. So there's going to be some things that you're having to clear up and acknowledge, okay, at the end of the week. So Sagittarius, I'm not going to say to you that it's going to be easy and everything's going to be fluffy and wonderful. I can't this week. I can't tell you that, because someone's crown's going to be knocked off. Okay, you've got the Tower card. Someone's crown's going to be knocked off. Somebody who you once respected and you once put on a pedestal, and you once thought, they'd never do that to me. Never in a million years will they do that to me. And that, yes, they did. Or yes, they are. Okay. And then you have that, right, I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay. So sometimes we have to, be honest. And sometimes we have to call someone out when they have been a bad person in our life, when they've been somebody who deliberately hurts you for the sake of hurting you. And then there's going to be a sudden move on, a sudden, like, I'm done. No more, finished. Not even, you may even in, your higher self kind of energy say, I don't even need to argue back with you, because it is done. We have been done before, and we're definitely done now. The line has been drawn underneath this person. So yeah, sorry, Sagittarius. I've got Sagittarius moon, so this is my my reading too. So I'm not looking forward to that. But sometimes we have to address things that are uncomfortable. Yeah. So there you go. That is for Sagittarius. We're gonna go on to Aries now. Okay. Let's go on to Aries. So this is 5840. Right, so let's build up the energy of Aries. Let's see what is going on with Aries. So Aries, who have we got with Aries? So this is Alexa's mum, Aries. Hello. So I'm not sure what the birth signs of Melissa Hines and her sister Simone is, but hello to you guys. So I'm just going to close my eyes and just get in tune. Right, so sudden changes are going to be happening, and I feel that there is, sometimes we have to look at your either health or your something that, you know, you have been doing that is not good for you. Okay. It's like I've got to change my attitude. I've got to change the way I've got to change the way I eat my food. I've got to change this. So something drastic is going to be happening around the Aries people here. And that could be, you know, something that you're going to sulk about, something that you're not going to be very pleased with. But I do see that there is somebody who is going to put it all in perspective in a very jokey way. This is going to lighten the energy up, lighten the mood, okay, and start you kind of realizing that you're not invincible sometimes. But sometimes we need to take things seriously. This is definitely going to be one of those occasions. Now, some of the time, Aries, it might be that you're having this conversation with somebody that you love and care about. So they may have had some news and they are needing to sort out things. It may not be you, okay? It could be that you are the one that is going to be talking things over. It's horrible sometimes when you have to be the bearer of bad news, or you have to call it out how you see it. And that person sometimes is like, how dare you, or I'm not happy that you're doing this, you know. But sometimes it comes from love. Sometimes it does. And it is important to accept, you know, maybe the person telling you what they're telling you, or you telling them, is for the highest possible good. Okay. So intervention is the word I'm getting as well. So there could be somebody who you're needing to do that with. By the middle of the week, it feels as if there's a plan now. I'm going in this direction, or we're going to go in this direction. It's all going to be great. You know, you don't have to worry anymore. It's going to be fine. You're not on your own. I feel as if it's really helping somebody, or you feel as if you're being helped after feeling as if you're doing things on your own. This is a wonderful feeling of connection. Okay, this is what it feels like. You know, sometimes there's still a little bit of stubbornness there. There's still a little bit of denial, but on the whole, things are definitely moving in the right direction. Okay, now don't be surprised if there isn't going to be a few kind of setbacks, temporary setbacks, I'm going to say, around the end of this next week, because I feel that there is maybe a different approach that needs to happen, a different idea of how things are going to be. And that is also something that's going to be spoken of. I'm going to tell you what I think. You know, and again, you're risking somebody saying, well, I'm not happy with that. But it's okay. It's okay. Not everybody understands the bigger picture at certain times. Sometimes we're in a situation where we don't understand the bigger picture. We're just reacting from a situation that we're in right now at that point. So sometimes we have to be patient, and we have to wait for people to catch up with the reality of the situation. So, yeah, pretty heavy this week, isn't it? But yeah, that's what I get for Aries. That's what I get for Aries. Let's go back to the chat, have a little look, and see what's going on with everybody there. Okay, so Barbara says both months are in Capricorn. Okay. Yes, I have big inner battles from time to time. I want my house nice and need to start a full steam to end up with a mess because the fuel has run out. I know that one. So the sun is Leo, moon is Scorpio, and rising is Leo. Okay, so Claudette, here's yours. Okay, so they're talking about Scorpio energy, which is if you feel cornered, sometimes you can react in a certain way that maybe doesn't will surprise people. It's like, oh, where did that come from? It's like, no, we didn't mean it like that. We didn't mean it like that. Please don't take it like that. And sometimes your Libra then settles down and starts dissecting things and says, no, they didn't. I might have taken that the wrong way. So I don't know if there's been any misunderstandings or anything like that going on regarding, you know, something recently maybe. But I do feel as if you have that logical brain and you can work out where that comes from. Sometimes there is a need to focus on, you know, yourself and not ask other people's opinions too much, really, because sometimes you've got all the knowledge that you need is right there. You've got the depth of understanding, the depth of caring, and you know, you don't like confrontation, but you know, sometimes if you feel cornered or you feel as if somebody is trying to be too interfering in your life, you know, you can sometimes go on the defensive. So I hope that you understand that one, Claudette. There you go. So hey Jeremiah, hello lovely. Aries moon, Virgo and sun in Pisces. Okay, so you've got this kind of like determination of seeing the future, seeing remote viewing and seeing how things are going to be. So if you haven't started remote viewing, that I would definitely start doing that in your journey work. They're talking to me about, you know, placing kind of like stepping stones, small ones to start with, so that you can see progress in whatever it is that you've chosen to do. Because sometimes you can get waylaid with your Pisces energy. Pisces energy is bubbly and, you know, likable, very likable, and but sometimes they can kind of get dreamy and go off on one in different directions. So but you do have the Aries. So if your Aries worked with your Virgo, planning, Aries is determination, you will succeed more than you realize in whatever task you decide you want to do. So Star and the dynamic chihuahuas, love it. Okay, so what have we got? Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius. Okay, Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius. So your Capricorn is your leadership. I feel as if you would be a very easygoing, laid-back leader who, if other people are working their hardest, you would say, great, let's go down the pub for a drink. You know, kind of that energy. You like to have very you like to have boundaries, okay, but you also like fairness and loyalty. Loyalty is very important to you. Leadership is also sometimes you can be a reluctant leader, but you tend to kind of get yourself in situations sometimes where leadership is needed. With your Leo, sometimes you can be persuaded sometimes to have fun and enjoy yourself, and sometimes get swept along with, you know, enjoying yourself a little bit too much when you need to kind of focus on, you know, getting the job done. Okay, but you know, your Aquarius as well, you know, is funny too. So you know, you've got a very, very funny sense of humor. Probably know by the name of your YouTube channel, but this to me just says Aquarius, very clever, probably good about writing a book. I would say I'm seeing a book with you, and this book could be kind of like made up kind of adventure stuff. Would be good, but yeah, so interesting combination. Oh yes, thank you, my pleasure. Thank you, Ali. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Aries, yeah. Honesty is everything in a relationship, to keep it authentic. Absolutely. Yeah. What's a new name? Hello, Christopher. Hello, Aries moon and Leo sun. Okay. So Christopher, Aries and Leo. Aries and Leo, you might be in constant battling between the two of you. the two parts of you. So one part is leadership, take responsibility, you know, be sensible. And then the other part is saying, oh, let's down tools and go and do this. Let's go and have some fun. You know, I don't want to be sensible right now. But you know, you've got that Leo kind of energy where you have to sometimes be strict with your inner child, saying, we are not going to go and play yet. We have responsibilities. And as long as we keep up with our responsibilities, then it's okay. It's okay to have some fun. And I've just seen you've put Scorpio rising. So yeah, your Scorpio can sometimes, if someone criticizes you or says to you that you're not doing something right, you can sometimes kind of be defensive because you're in this conflict between these two personalities, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. But in the end, I would say that you probably achieve more than you ever think you could. Okay, so, and that is through your sheer determination with your leadership. So there you go. Here's Karina. How did it go? How did everything go, darling? Did it go okay? Good to see you there. Thank you. Yes, I understand. You're right on. Thank you. This is the most amazing reading. God bless. Oh, that's okay. The Scorpio rising. Yeah, I caught that one. Sarah Ann, hello. My Virgo stellium is often at odds with my water signs. That's what happens. Yeah. So we've caught up with the chat. Thank you everybody for coming in and chatting and everything. And let's go forward. And we've done the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've done the Leo, Sagittarius and Aries fire signs. We're now going to do the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then we'll finish off with the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancerians. So let's get to the banner up. I'm going to make a hot drink just while we, if you don't mind. It's going to be a bit noisy for a little while. Let's do that. It just helps me keep going with my voice. So, Aquarius. Let's find Aquarius. There it is. Now, do we have any Aquarians, or do you know any Aquarians out there? Do you know any? Okay, so have meeting this week. Good. Okay. How you doing? Fragile. I'm going to say fragile. So I'm having to put up a lot of protection energy around myself. So if anybody else wants to chuck some protection around me, that's great too. Because when you're feeling fragile, sometimes, you know, those naughty energies can sometimes play havoc and drain my energy. So sometimes it's like nice to have my In5D family look after me. And thank you so much to everybody who sent prayers and love and everything out to me. Really, I felt it, and it really did help. So I appreciate all of you very much. Okay, let's turn that off. Don't need the fan on anymore. Yeah, has anybody else been suffering from headaches? Because there was a lot of people that were saying, you know, that they had. So could be solar flares and things like that as well. Could be so many different reasons for it. We love you. Oh, I love you guys too. I love you, my love. It's my forever man. We've done this in every lifetime. I said, how did you know exactly what I needed? How did you know? And he said, because we've done it in so many different lifetimes together. So, yeah. I get emotional because he is my forever love. Oh. sending a powerful wave of love and support. Oh, thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And Claudette, thank you. That's lovely. All right, I've got my coffee. If anybody else wants to be put on our healing list, look at this, guys. I've got to show you. Let's do it that way. Look, I've made it into a book. This is the healing list. So all these people have been sent healing on a regular basis. And if anybody else wants to be put on this healing list, then please let me know and I will add you to it. So yeah, it's been, I'd like to know the date I started this. I really would. I wish I'd taken notice of it. I didn't know it was going to grow to this big, to be fair. So we're on 13 now. So if anybody does want to be put on that healing list, please make sure that you just put their name, okay, or your name, or your pet's name, okay. So that could be emotionally, physically, mentally. It could be for luck, whatever it is you need. So yeah, just yeah, I'll add it. I'll add the name and then I'll colour it in later. I know it's childlike, but it's working. It really is working. Oh, Tarika, thank you. I love it. It started and it's going really well. People are noticing a difference. They really are noticing. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Oh, where do we get to? I've lost it. Oh, there we go. Sarah, so glad you're doing well. We love you. Oh, thank you. Oh, Ali, my daughter was down for 3 days too with a migraine, and they usually only last a day. I usually have migraine really bad one day. The next day I'm recovering, fuzzy head. Next day, a little bit fuzzy, but okay. That's usually my thing. No, this time it's 5 to 7 days down. Weird. All are collective. Yeah, and cute. Oh, thank you. We are a family, and welcome, Christopher, because are you new here? So it's good to see new faces. We love it. So please put down my friend Marcus. I will do right now. There you go. Marcus is down. He's on there. Okay, so I'll come back to the chat in a moment. Keep putting down your people that you want me to add, and I will do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look. So yeah, Aquarius. Okay. So it's 1 hour 18. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius is going to be, it's all about self-love with Aquarius people at the beginning of the week. Self-love, realizing how awesome you are. And, that's not an ego thing, maybe, but it is very needed. Sometimes we do need to understand we are powerful. We're powerful and we can achieve so much. And we can achieve even more if we're together. If we add our energies together and we are focused, amazing things we can achieve. They're talking about studying, okay? Study, education, and learning at the beginning of the week, Aquarius. So have you decided to start a course or do something, or put your name down for a workshop, or self-teach yourself maybe something? Wouldn't surprise me if it was self-teaching, because we do have the Hermit card next to it, which is home. It's home and wisdom, okay, with the study and learning card, okay. And this will bring about bliss. It will bring about balance and bliss and happiness. So if you have been kind of like having that kind of thought pattern of, you know, perhaps it's a hobby that you wanted. I taught myself jewelry making by just YouTube clips. So, and there's always more to learn because people are making new things all the time. But yeah, so there is something that you're going to be doing, I would say, that's going to build up and build up and build up and become very significant in your life and your future. So emotionally, you're going to be kind of like emotions rising to the surface a lot. It's like, oh my goodness, where did that emotion come from? That was pretty intense. I'm seeing this there being kind of like a road trip, and this road trip is going to lead to lots of emotions. It can be that you're thinking and something is being triggered because of, you know, maybe talking about a road trip that you've been on is and there's maybe some anger or resentment or annoyance, okay, going on regarding for whatever reason this road trip. Okay, so who is you know, why am I feeling like this? I thought I dealt with this. You know, what is going on with me? um So it doesn't have to be that you're physically going to be going on that road trip, but it could be, you know how these memory photos come up sometimes. They've been doing it, you know, and being very poignant a lot, okay, in my life recently. And it's been, you know, quite a feeling that has been going on, really. So yeah, so watch out for that, okay? Watch out for like old feelings rising up, and you know, you then have to deal with them on the spot like that, okay? Because I feel as if it's an overflowing of emotion for sure. Holding back annoyance and anger or frustration, having to hold back that. You know, there's certain times that we can release this energy, and there's certain times that we have to kind of say, I don't know, I want to be in private. I want to do this quietly on my own, or I want to go down the beach kind of at, you know, when there's nobody there, so I can scream and throw pebbles into the water so that I can release that energy and let it go. Whatever you need to do, okay? There's a motherly character or a mother figure they're talking about as well, and they're saying that there's been depression around this. So it could be depression because of this, you know, pregnancy, or because of this mother energy. Watch out for people who've just had a baby. My daughter's just had a baby. She's little Ava, and she's a month, bless her. And I will be doing justice, looking out for them. It's like they've gone quiet, or why do they, you know, maybe they need more support right now. You know, something else is happening. Something is clicking into place that you know, may bring about kind of old stuff, you know, like I said. So yeah, there's sometimes there are trigger moments in life that have effects on the wider picture. I can see that there has been, you know, it's like I've been trapped or stuck in some way, and maybe now I can release that energy and move on. So sometimes old emotions can be released, and then you end up feeling better. But yeah, this is also important as well, work, so that we can be lighter and freer as we move on in our spiritual world, okay, as well. Don't be surprised if it's not a pregnancy announcement somewhere in your family or your friendships, okay, because I can hear I'm pregnant, okay, so yeah, there you go. So that's what I see for Aquarius. Let's move forward onto Gemini. 125. Okay, so Gemini. Greg calls them Gemininians. I love that. So funny. Gemininians. I was thinking back today when I first, because I was really nervous when I first met Greg, and you know, he's a video creator, and I was doing a few live ones, but nothing like I do now. And I was really scared. And so he would come on and we would do one video for each sign. Yeah, so we each sign we used to kind of like do that, and he used to do, you know, do his advertising and I used to do my advertising. And you know, both of us would be absolutely knackered at the end of it. I think it was like 3-5 hours, I can't remember how many hours it was, but yeah. So thank you for supporting me like that, darling. It was above and beyond for sure. So yeah. I think these are better. So it's just all in one. Geminis. Let's build up the energy for you lovely people. Right. 10 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Cups means it's being at one and in balance with yourself and saying, do you know what? I'm a nice person. I don't have to change for anybody because I don't have to fit or mold my life around someone else's. If it's meant to be, both of you will give and take that energy. So the answer is, have you ever been in a relationship where you have to change your plans or hold off organizing anything yourself because maybe you know, they might be free to see me, so let's kind of not commit myself to you know, to anybody else, or say I'm going to go somewhere because they may want to see me, you know. So sometimes, you know, we've all been in maybe relationships like that where, you know, it's been about them and about their energy and not about the blending of the two. So I feel as if there has been this realization that I'm not going to be doing that anymore in relationships, that you know, this is who I am, and if they like it, great, and if they don't like it, that's great too. It's okay. So yeah, standing up for yourself, you know, Four of Swords. I will defend myself or my personality if I have to. I'd rather not, but I will if I have to. I can see this kind of very sincere, deep thought patterns, sincere, deep energies that nobody can take from you, where it's like your memories of your lessons that you've learned in the past, as we all have, that keeps kind of rushing through and helping you to understand more about yourself each time. It's like, that's why I did that. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I get it and I understand me. So yeah, it's very clear thinking. I feel Gemini's is going to be you know, real achievable to commit. It's like your loyalty to yourself rather than having to change for somebody who doesn't deserve that energy. They don't deserve that. So it's very important, very deep as well. These readings are quite deep this week, aren't they? I would say. So okay, so they are talking about a home, and I feel that there's somebody whose home I feel had the energy of being either taken from someone. We want you to move out, or you need to find somewhere else to live, or not feeling very centered and happy with your home. But then I feel as if something has made you stay, and that stay could be because you want to, or it could be because you're meant to just stay. Yeah, there seems to be a hold on moving. Okay, that's what they're indicating. You're not moving yet. You're not supposed to move yet, whatever that means. Okay. Popping more pills, sorry. But yeah, there's a very strong vibe, very strong energy. I also feel as if you've managed to find happiness within your own space and time. So not needing everybody around and saying, I actually enjoy my own company. I quite like it. So that's a big thing. It's a big thing, and it's very important, because what that does is it takes off control that somebody else has over you. It's like, well, I'm not going to be able to see you today, and it's like, okay, that's cool. I'll go and do something on my own, and not feeling as if you are being let down, or your heart's been ripped out because of their change, or they're not loyal to you. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing some travel arrangements happening around the end of this next week, and I feel as if I'm in two minds about whether or not I want to go. Part of us is saying, no, I don't want to go, and other parts are saying it would be a nice thing to do. Emotionally, you're right in the middle of that, so you're weighing up the pros and the cons regarding this move. Okay, now it could be this, whether or not this is you moving home or staying where you are. It could be in that dilemma too. That would also work. So some of you, the movement is just going to be movement in your energy, in your life, and others it will be literally moving. It's difficult to say, because the Chariot is obviously a movement card, looking at things in black and white, deciding where you're going to go. And the Hermit card is also home. It's also wisdom. So yeah, they're very much connected in a big way. So, but we do have the I'm worried card. So try not to get too worried about your situation, even though it's easier said than done. It really is. I just want to pick another card to go with that, Gemini. And I just received this new deck. It's called Telepathy Oracle cards. Okay. And they're only cheap on Temu, but they're just Telepathy Oracle. So let's have a little look, because I feel as if there needs to be some cards to clarify what's going on for Geminis. Okay. This next week. Here we go. So study, learn, let love show you how to learn from each other. Okay, so there is this can be it's like an experiment with other people, what you've experienced in the past, how that's affected your personality with yourself, how other people are affecting you still. Challenge. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So once again, there is this realization that, is it, sometimes it's like, yes, I want a soul partner, and then other times I don't know if I can be bothered, because in the past it's all been a pain in the ass. So and it's back and forth sometimes. So I feel that there are a lot of lessons being learnt and deep stuff going on. Okay, with our Geminians. So let's have a little look at the comments here. Cheers, 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 everybody. Let's go back. Oh, thank you, Lisa. So sending healing, love, and protection angels. Thank you. Here's Mad Max. Hey, Mad Max. Good to see you there. And your little doggy there. Love it. Claudette, Greg, today was the first day she felt way less pain. Just ice packs in a dark room. Advil. Oh, I feel for them, Claudette. I really do. I really do. Mary the Contrary, hello, beautiful. Glad your migraine went away. I wondered if there was something in the air. Maybe. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Here's Linny. Linny, I've just downloaded your reading and I will send that over to you ASAP. I will do that. Mary the Contrary, please add Penny. Yeah, I will do that now. So I'm going to do it down here. Penny Gilbert's family. She is my aunt who passed away yesterday and my dad's younger sister. Thank you. Yep, no problem. I have that here. And we'll obviously colour it all in later for you. And as I colour it in, I'm visualising everything. Yeah, please add the likes, please. That would be amazing. Thank you for calling that out, Star. We have more watching. It's the accumulation of it, so that might be just on YouTube. So yeah, there's other places. It's my love. Please put Star and the Dynamic Chihuahuas on the prayer list. I will. Somebody's telling me to put all of your name down because, yeah. I put that down, Star, for you. When I put the bubble around somebody's name, I'm putting them in that protection is what I'm doing. They're all in that protection and that love energy, and the angels are then sent. So yeah, that is all there. Hello, Lydia. So I don't know if they've finished your readings. I'll have to have a little look. I haven't checked the classes chat yet, Lydia, but I'll have a look. Yeah. My father was a Gemini, born June the 10th, 1930. He was a wonderful human. Absolutely. Geminis are very, they're very deep, but they've got these wonderful different sides to them. And it used to be everyone thinks that Geminis is like, it's good and it's bad and that's it. No, there's just so many different other dynamics to them. So I remember those days, yeah. Oh my God. And he was falling asleep. I can remember him falling asleep. You act so naturally in front of the camera. Oh, thank you. Thank you. He's given me the confidence to do it for sure. Mary. Hey, Mary. And Claudette. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I love that. As Marcia. Yay, you're back. Good to see you, Marcia. It's all right. Getting really warm here now. Had it made for the last month with high 70s. Wow. Good to see everybody. Linny, thank you. A lot of amazing things have happened since. Thank you so much for that reading. It helped me heal on more levels than I thought would. Oh, good. I'm so, so pleased. Thank you for the feedback. Good, you are feeling better, Ali. Yes, much better. Mary, yes, we had a beautiful day here as well. Yeah. Just watched the R Cakes channel. The information is awesome. Okay. Yeah, so cheers, cheers, cheers. So they're the people on the healing list so far, and obviously I will colour it in later on. Let's move forward to Libras. And Greg says this is what everyone has been waiting for. That's what he always says. Libra, Libra. Right. Let's write down the time for Libra. 1:41. Right, building up the energy for Libra. Do I need to change my deck? Yes, they're telling me I do need to change my deck. So I will. I shall. I had this deck and then I gave it away. I gifted it away, and I've now rebought it. And I thought, yeah, they look great. I'll have those. When I got them, they were a totally different language. Don't know what language that is. Anyone tell me what language that is up there? So anyway, I had to do my own on the bottom here, Queen Wands. So yes, yeah, so you have to make sure when you buy the tarot cards that it is English version of them. But these work fine. These work fine. So yeah, they're just a tool. You know, the information comes in anyway. Libra. Concentrating now. There you go. Okay, so they're talking about a celebration. They're talking about happiness, a celebration, a feeling of recognition and reward. We have the Four of Wands there. Okay, and this just feels like everything has come full circle. Everything is making you feel happy, making you feel it's like overflowing with love and buoyancy, with ambitions. So yeah, I feel as if there's a lot thing, you know, when you're feeling very grateful. I'm very grateful for, and you could name lots of things that you're grateful for. I feel that that's what I'm seeing around Libras. Okay, at this time, it's really strong. You've got the Judgment card, which is basically sometimes we have to catch ourselves if we go into that judgment energy, or if we judge ourselves too harshly. Sometimes we have to say, hey, that's not a high vibration energy, and it sometimes can lead to issues or problems coming back into your life where you really don't want them to. So yeah, there's a fine line to it's like watching something that is different to how you perceive it to be, but then it's like adding on a judgment that is somehow wrong because it's not the way you do it, or it's not what you think. Then we have to kind of like wind our neck in a bit. I feel that there is a little bit going on like that. Okay. going on. And this, like I said, whenever we do these readings, I'm picking up on a scenario. I have no idea whether you are the main person playing this role or whether or not you are one of the actors in the play. Okay, so, and it will all work itself out as this goes on. So they're talking about clearer waters now, drifting into clearer times of less hardship, times of more, gaining more from your life, gaining more, information that you never thought you would have. So it's like there's a lot of balance, a lot of knowledge, a lot of understanding, which obviously I know Libras are. That is kind of their personality, but for sure there is something that is moving on. Okay. So, I mean, we talked about the Judgment card as well. So we're moving on from that energy. Okay. It can also be that sometimes we've had an expectation and somebody has broken that expectation, and it being a good thing. Having a clear out, getting rid of anything or anyone that is no good for you. And this is going to really improve your life, your time, and your energy. It's going to really help you, because we hold on to things that we think we want or need or might want or need. And sometimes that doesn't help. It doesn't help because we end up with a cluttered mind, a cluttered energy around us. So I can see that it's like 1 minute you're kind of trying to look for something, say, in your clutter, and the next minute you've decided, well, as I'm here looking, I might as well tidy it up, or I might as well organize it better. And I feel that is kind of what is going to be happening. But once you get started organizing one area, you're going to then go to another area, and then on and on and on. And it's sheer determination to have that home that it is that you want and you love. Okay. So that card just came flying out of the second deck that I'm using. So this is about depression or feeling worried or nervous about something. So has there been a low energy vibration, a low feeling? If so, they're asking you to let it go. Okay, it's no good. It will just seed itself in and carry on growing. And that growing is going to affect you in your future. And that's not what's needed. They're talking about getting rid of blocks, getting rid of anything that is holding you back, for instance. So spiritually, they really are very serious about you evolving, okay, even more than you are now. So there's going to be a lot more spiritual work, and watch out for spiritual signs as well that is going to be coming out for you this week, Libras. It's going to be quite dramatic, and it's going to be quite obvious actually to you, to a trained eye. It's going to be obvious to other people. They might not notice. It's like that's a sign from spirit, and people go, it's not, it's just this. It's like, no, it really is. So yeah, you're going to be very determined, okay, to see what you want to see, okay, in the little things in life, the small things, and that is going to give you the messages that you've been asking, craving. So I'm seeing some sort of training, learning, or development, okay. And I'm wondering if Greg is ready for his next teaching of the next class, maybe, because this is what I'm seeing for him. For other people, this can be learning from another person, or doing some sort of training linking to maybe YouTube, or maybe you're just developing. It feels as if all of this reading is all about development of the psychic energy, of your intuition spiritually. And it's all going to be quite sudden, quite quickly, because we've got the Fool card here, and that's what that feels like to me. It's like, just get on with it. Let's go for it. Let's leap forward. The magician energy. The magician is a time that your spirit guides are saying, we are ready to talk to you. We want to help. What can we do? There's a lot of hard work around you and around what it is that you're going to be doing as well. So there seems to be, something that is for everyone. That's what they're saying. It's difficult because I've, Greg and I had a very interesting conversation last night, and this is very poignant, I feel, to what that is. So I'm going to give Greg the message that, I can give it on here, can't I? But this message can be for other people as well. So there's a project that you're going to be starting on that is going to come from a leap of faith. And I can see there being it going into an even higher spiritual involvement. Okay, spirit want this very much. And that's why the hard work is going to start and making it happen. And with everybody's energy involved, it has got huge potential, is what the message is. Now, obviously, the wording of this is going to affect and be for you as well. So Libra, so not just for Greg, but for you as well. But yeah, we've got training, looking and planning on new skills for the future. We've got the magician, and the magician saying, this is your spirit guides talking here. We are ready to work with you. We are on it. Okay. And this is all to do with a project that you are determined to do. This is the Taurian energy. Taurian energy is plodder, steady, hardworking, reliable character. I will succeed. I will get there. When I need to, it will happen. And so I feel that you don't like to be rushed, but it is going to happen in the perfect timing. Value, focus on things of value. Okay, so and we had that conversation as well. So that's interesting. But yeah, that is for Libras, and that is for people who are watching this. Okay, and that will resonate with you guys as well. Okay, there'll be a reason, okay, why you're watching that. Right, so let's move these cards out the way there. Okay, so that's Libras. We're going on to Scorpios now. Okay, Scorpios. So let me get my phone going. So this is, my daughter's a Scorpio, so this is for Rhiannon and the other Scorpios out there. Okay, Scorpios. This is the 17th through to the 23rd of June, 2024. Okay, so that's 151. Okay, so let's build up the energy in the cards for our lovely Scorpios. Let's see what they want to tell you. Just building up the energy right now. Okay, so working out the pros and the cons. This is to do with friendships. This is to do with, any new friendships that come in, any existing friendships. You're understanding what is their value in your life. How much energy are you putting into their energy, and vice versa. There's times that then there's new people that come in that want to get close to you, and for some people that will be a new relationship, and others, sorry, just moving forward a bit, for others that could be a new relationship, and sometimes that can be a person who is just coming in and then going again. So it's like how much energy, how much are you going to let them close into you? How much are you going to expect you know, to be around. Okay, because I feel as if there's somebody who's a bit defensive. This person is coming in, they're going to start with being wonderful and easygoing and just what's needed, refreshing kind of energy. But I do feel as if it's going to, you're going to start to see a different side to their character. You're going to start to see, you know, something that is it's like a bit of a lacking kind of in energy. So yeah, and I feel that that I think the warning is, don't let new people come in quickly, you know, and rush into your inner circle too quickly, especially I would say around the beginning of this next week, because there is a reason why that person maybe doesn't have the friendships that maybe you have. Okay, there will be a difference in it's like their ethics, if you like. Okay, a difference. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. That's what they're saying to me. It's a tricky one. So they're also talking about education, and I feel as if you're going to focus a lot about education, and that is education of yourself or education to do with maybe your family or children. I can see your spirit guides wanting you to have, you know, help or support. And there is somebody who's offering that help and support. And that is going to alleviate pressure off yourself in a good way. Okay. You know, sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves that we forget that we're supposed to be enjoying the process. And so, yeah, I feel as if this is, I feel your spirit guides going, hey, we brought this person in. Now, this person is not the same person that I spoke about in the beginning. That person's energy, I'm not saying they're toxic, they're draining. Okay, they are needy and draining, and that person hasn't actually learnt a lot about themselves. Okay, about their own energy. It's like, you know, when someone's an energy vampire, but they don't understand the concept of an energy vampire. Now, we've all been energy vampires in our lives. We've all been in situations where we so need help. We need a friend. We need, you know, we're at a very desperate time. And a lot of the time that is absolutely natural to turn to your friends and your family and your loved ones at times of those, you know, of those moments. But there are sometimes there's a difference between a time of need and a person's personality being an energy vampire, and there's going to be a very clear difference. But this person coming in linked around education, learning, or teacher, I feel is going to be the answer to a lot of things that you've been praying about. So watch out for that. Okay, it's going to be very good for you. So middle of the week. By the middle of the week, you are, it's like needing to kind of settle and needing to take that, you know, a deep breath and a sigh of relief. Okay, because you don't like confrontations. You don't like other people making you feel guilty or making you feel, you know, as if you're the bad guy for not allowing them in. So all of that guilt is like, allow it to flow, allow it to just flow out and say, it's not mine, this is yours, this is your energy, not mine. And I feel that will help you no end for sure. Okay, there's also some travel plans. I'm seeing travel and long journeys as well. I feel is also going to be around you as well, the end of this next week. And there seems to be a bit of a worry or concern around that as well. We've got that kind of like emotional kind of energy there. And it's around the travel. Okay, so you've got the Chariot and the Four of Cups. Okay, now we've got this bubbly character here. This person may be the person who is going to help make a difference. Maybe it's a part of your own personality that is going to come in and say, all is good, it's all fine, this is natural, this is okay, you know, we've got you. Okay, and I feel that's the spirit world saying, we understand your concerns, but we have your back. We know what you need. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that is our Scorpio energy there. Let's turn off my recording. I like to record my family's readings. I didn't do Greg's, I didn't do the Libra, bugger it. So I like to do that so that I then send them over to them on their phones. Okay, let's see what's happening in the chat. So let's go back. Where did we get to? Where did we get to? What do you say sarcastically? Hello, Stacey. Good to see you, lovely. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. I love that. You guys are family and you welcome everybody. So much love and gratitude, Ali. Thank you so much. My pleasure. My pleasure. What are you up to, mister? What are you up to? You're a much better teacher than me. Greg is a very good teacher, and I can't wait for her to ready for that challenge. Good. Yeah, so I like teaching with him. I like that interaction, but he didn't need anybody to hold his hand last time. He did it. He was amazing. So he taught a dream analysis class, and it was very good. And it may be something that you guys will see. Okay, so yeah, watch out for that. Okay, so yeah. Love my Scorpios. Yeah. Thank you so much for your amazing readings. Oh, it's my pleasure. I love and I miss it when I don't do it. I really miss it. Really do. Libra, we've all been waiting for it. Oh, I see. Yeah. He does. He is sarcastic with it. Yes. The readings are amazing. Ali, just truly happy you're feeling better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's a long time of being out. I don't usually do that. So let's go on and do the last two. We're going to be doing Pisces and Cancerians now. Okay, so let's go and we'll hit the Pisces button there. 202. My pen's just decided to not work properly. So, okay, this is, do that. My goodness. I hate the Face ID on the phones. I don't like it. I don't like that, you know, it's got to scan your face in order to get, yeah. So anyway, this is for me and my mum. We're both Pisces, and whoever else out there is Pisces or has Pisces in their charts. Okay, so I'm building up that energy again for Pisces this time. Let's have a look. Right. Okay, so we're back to what we had in the beginning of the readings. There was a lot of letting go energy back there. And then it turned into kind of power, empowerment and everything. But we're now back to letting go. Okay. Now, this seems to be a character who is, I feel, they know it all. They've done it. They bought the t-shirt. They know it all. And they're going to let everybody know that they know it all. Now, this person's energy clashes with your own big time. They clash with their own, with your own. And I feel that this person can be two-sided. So it's not to trust this person's energy either. So sometimes we have to kind of go, I have to be around this person. I don't know why I have to be around this, but I do. And at this precise moment, I'm just not going to tell them anything personal, no personal details. I'm going to be very careful, okay, with what I say and what I do, okay. And that is sometimes because other people, you know, you don't get on with this person and you realize that other people perhaps won't either, okay. So yeah, this person's difficult, just difficult, okay. All right, so you handled it beautifully. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had the World card here. You would have had the Tower card or something. So you've got the World card, and your spiritual way that you've handled this person's energy, this situation is really good. Now, sometimes we could be, you know, it might be a family member, and that's why we can't just walk away from these types of people. Sometimes we have people we work with, you know, it's like, well, I don't really like them, but at the end of the day, you know, it's just something I have to do. And it is difficult. When I've been running psychic development groups, and there's usually a clash within them of one person and another person, and part of psychic development is to rise above it as much as you possibly can. Obviously it's good for the teacher to know so that they don't pair off these two people, you know, when they're doing work together. But you know, sometimes I do feel that we have it's a learning curve, isn't it? Not everybody's frequency is going to be linked to yours and good for you. And sometimes we have to just go, they are what they are. This is who they are. I'm going to accept them who they are, but I'm not going to let them get under my skin. Okay. And I do feel as if the way that you've handled that first week, the beginning of the week, is going to really set you up for it's like having more of it's like kudos, I suppose, from the spirit world. They're basically saying you did really good, well done, well done. Maybe it's a lesson that we've got to learn together, you know, to be more tolerant of other people and to be more understanding. Sometimes the people around us, they don't mean to be the way they are. It's just just, you know, it's difficult sometimes to blend with everybody and to be happy with the blending with everybody. But the World card says it all, really. It really does. And also the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about moving forward, moving on. Okay. And Spirit do actually move on people who are, you know, not beneficial. Okay. So watch out for that too. If you know, so you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to say, hey, I don't want to be your friend no more, you know, or, you know, it's like just drift apart. You just drift apart. And that's how it is. So, you know, if you usually met on a Wednesday, every Wednesday you was meeting, I really don't want to meet him every Wednesday. Something comes up and it's like draws you away on a Wednesday. Spirit just happened to, you know, your boss insists on you working on a Wednesday, and it's not you saying that they want you to. This is for real. So yeah, things happen. Watch spirit sort it out. That's for sure. Okay, so we've got this kind of blissful energy as well within your own world, and I feel it's like I'm happy with my own company. I'm really good with it. And it's like there's nothing to see here. It is just what it is. So it's like you don't want to be complicated. You don't want to have drama or arguments in your life. And I feel that is why the World card came up, which is you bit your tongue, you didn't give in to an argument, and it worked out perfectly. So there's a new idea, a download that's going to be coming to you, Pisces, around the end of this next week. This is going to be regarding your life path, your future, your life path, what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your life. Okay. And sometimes we're on a mission and we don't realize that we are, you know, we're busy and we think, yeah, but what about my life path? It's like, do you enjoy doing what you do? It's like, yeah, well, maybe that is your life path then. Maybe your life path is as simply as being happy. So I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Sometimes we have to have people who are living in gratitude energy, and that energy goes out to the universe and keeps everybody else stable. Okay. There's a celebration of love coming up, and I would say this is around the end of June, okay? Because I feel as if I'm going right up to the end of June with this particular prediction. I feel as if there has been complications around this relationship, where this relationship has been, it's been difficult, and I feel not necessarily difficult because that person has, you know, they shouldn't be together because they're not good for each other. Sometimes that relationship is because there's problems or issues surrounding it, and it's like saying, I'm going to not allow anyone to judge this. I'm going to stand up for it. So I do feel as if it's like being defensive, or ready to challenge, or ready to be challenged. And I feel that this is going to be very important next week, at the end of next week, regarding relationships around. So it could be somebody throws out a criticism, and instead of getting defensive, there is a very easy and very relaxed way of talking about it. And it will kind of help to unlock maybe the next phase of this connection. So yeah, sometimes we can fall into situations that seem complicated, or don't seem significant at the time, but later on they turn out to be exactly what was needed. So I know that sounds cryptic. It's going to sound far easier and more understanding at the end of next week. Or maybe even the end of June. Okay, so there you go. That's what I've got for Pisces. Okay, so moving on to Cancerians. And the reason I'm saying Cancerians and not the other is because of a lovely lady called Marejo, who pointed out it's not nice to always have your birth sign being associated with an illness that is an awful illness. And I agree. I totally agree. And that's why I don't use that word anymore. So, yeah. So this is why we do what we do. So I'm just about to press record. There we go. So Cancerians, this is for my daughter Megan and all the other Cancerians out there. Okay, so I'm going to build up that energy now to give a reading for Cancerians. Okay, so being self-employed is calling out to you, earning extra money from something that you're good at. I can see there's either a character who is self-employed around you, or you're deciding, hey, what about me being self-employed? I can see there being a strong need to be selfish, a strong need to say, I'm doing this for me. Or or maybe a person around you is being selfish. Maybe it's going to bring up a lot of emotions, and I feel as if there's going to be words exchanged as well regarding selfishness, or need to kind of be selfish, or help other people to understand, okay, the message. So some people, they know what they're doing, they know why they're doing what they're doing, but there are other people or other circumstances that are confusing you know, people connected to them. So the complications are going to arise and have to be dealt with around the beginning of this next week. So this is the 17th through to the 23rd of June. Okay, I'm overflowing with emotions here. I'm feeling as though by the middle of the week, I've done a lot of soul searching with my emotions. I've got like a brand new energy about me, and it's about me and I, and how much I need and what is my way of life. So yeah, there's so much kind of it's like self-worth that is going to be pouring out of you, Cancerians. Your psychic ability, your ability to know yourself and to understand who you really are is going to also shine out. There is an I deserve money. Okay, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. I deserve financial security. I deserve more security, more financial help. You know, why aren't you helping me when you should? So I can hear this conversation back and forth, and the pointing out, this is unfair because of this, and this. So I feel as if, you know, when you're kind of like divvying out, you know, this is yours, this is mine, or, you know, that's your responsibility, that's my responsibility. So there's going to be a little bit of a change going on, I feel, around the middle of next week. And it is all linked to a change because of financial changes. These financial changes are circumstantial, and but they do need to be addressed in order for things to be fair and things to be okay. And that feeling of wanting to expand your own abilities as well. You know, maybe I feel that there may be some training or learning, okay, going on, or maybe teaching, because I'm seeing the education energy around Cancerians as well. There's somebody who is an authoritative person. This person is very sure of themselves. They like the sound of their own voice. They can be very opinionated. Sometimes they can drive other people nuts because of their ego energy. And I feel this person is going to be discussing or talking at you regarding moving or planning to move, changes of the home. And I'm seeing this it's like a feeling of selfishness, a feeling of, you know, also being stubborn and not giving in when maybe there is a need to. So I feel as if there needs to be a deep breath before having conversations regarding moving. Make sure that there is no misunderstandings of silence or speaking. Sometimes it's like you can't win. If you say something, you get into trouble. If you don't say something, you get into trouble. So just be aware that there is an awkwardness there, and it's like walking on eggshells around a certain situation, but it will all come good. I really feel it will. There is going to be a new person coming into Cancerians' lives. This person is going to show a new way of doing things, it's like you're entitled to this, or this is something for you, and you are made up with that. You're very, very happy regarding that. You're like, wow, why didn't I know this sooner? This is exactly what I need. So help is on the way. I would say by the end of the week, there is somebody new coming in who's going to change things around, get you to see things from maybe a different perspective, which is then going to be a big thumbs up from the spirit world to say, you know, see, we told you you could do it, and you can. Watch this space. Okay. So yeah, I've got the education card twice now in 2 different decks. So yeah, there's going to be some very good news regarding education, learning, and development, and a very much a laid back kind of person who's weighing everything up and coming to their own conclusions. You've got the Chariot, which is about looking at things in, you know, maybe the black and white energy, the pros and the cons with things. So yeah, there's I'm seeing something also written down and being shown. Okay, new job, new energy, new finances, promotion, or extra money is going to be coming in as well, which is going to really balance out your world, for sure. Okay, I feel that. And also there is a pregnancy announcement they've got here for you guys. Somebody is pregnant over in the Cancerian energy. Yeah, in your world, basically. So that could be friend, family member, or acquaintance, but you'll find out about a new baby, and it is a boy. They give me a boy energy there. So there you go, Cancerians. And that's it for all of the signs as well. Let's go back to the comments, make sure that I've covered all the comments. Oh, where did we get to? Where did we get to? Steve's drums stud for you. Okay. That's it, his YouTube. That's his YouTube name. Much healing, light, and love to everyone, especially you, Annie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I really do. So I'm hoping that you have an amazing week. I know that there's a lot going on, okay, in the world, but there's also a lot going on in individual people's worlds. And they're asking, Spirit are just asking you to stay in your gratitude energy, even when things aren't going to plan. Even though that is the case, sometimes it's like, you know, we're having kind of, you know, the ups and the downs in life, and we're being challenged, but sometimes we have to kind of say, you know what, there's a bigger plan going on here. It may not make sense now, but it will. And I truly believe that 100%. I've remote viewed the future that we're all going to be living in, and that future is amazing, better than you could have ever imagined it to be. I know that. I really do. So anyway, take care, and my love goes out to all of you. And yeah, I'll speak to you all soon. Well, hopefully I want to do another video in the week as well, so I will let you know. Okay, bye.